The Voices is directed by Marjana Satrapi and stars Ryan Reynolds as Jerry. Honestly, the nicest serial killer you are ever going to meet. Jerry is, I think it's relatively accurate to say, a delusional schizophrenic. He hears voices, primarily in the form of his pet dog and cat, Bosco and Mr. Whiskers, and they represent essentially the two different main parts of his personality, the angel and the demon on his shoulders. Bosco generally greets him with a simple, hey buddy, while Mr. Whiskers greets him with a, hey fuckface. The film follows Jerry as he attempts to live a normal life. Unfortunately, that is very difficult for him, given he is clearly mentally ill and has some issues with taking his medication. This leads to some rather unfortunate incidents, shall we say, mainly involving severed heads in fridges. It's probably going to piss off quite a few Ryan Reynolds fans just because it is so far removed from his normal film and his normal character. They're not, standard Hollywood, charming, heroic, dashing leading man. Yeah, this isn't like that at all. But honestly, so much respect to Ryan Reynolds for doing this because it is so far removed from what he normally does, and he's brilliant at it. He manages to make Jerry, who, let's not forget here, is a killer, into a genuinely really nice, incredibly likable guy. One of the most likable guys I've encountered in a film in a long time. Be under no misconceptions, though. This film is weird. It is really funny at times, and it is a black comedy, but it is a seriously black comedy. At times, this film is seriously dark. There are a few scenes which are just done so well. Mostly when either Jerry is off his pills and so sees his world the way it actually is, as opposed to through his own delusions, or when you see his world through other characters' eyes and you see the way he actually lives. It's during these darker scenes, though, that you also get some serious imbalance in the film because it is a dark comedy, but it explores Jerry's past and his mother and the reasons, well, some of the reasons anyway, why he has the issues he has. And it just, I wish they'd either gone further into that or just left it alone because they literally spend 5 or 10 minutes on it and it's not enough. This film is dark, really dark, weird, really funny, and you are going to need a strong stomach and you're going to need a black sense of humor to enjoy it. But if you have them, go and see it or catch it on Blu-ray. I severely doubt it'll be out in the cinema for that long. See it because it is really good at what it does, apart from a couple of real sort of weird tonal imbalances. And also because Ryan Reynolds is fantastic in it. It is a real, I'm not going to say revelation because that's just cheesy, but he is playing so against type and it is so refreshing to see him in this kind of role, really, really branching out. And I've got so much more respect for him now. I already had respect for him, but I've got so much more for him now. And also, you're an idiot if you don't stay for it, frankly. But please stay throughout the credits because the scene during the credits is one of the best end credit scenes I've ever seen. It was absolute genius. It fit the film so well, while at the same time being completely ludicrous and bizarre. And I absolutely loved it. Thank you for listening to my thoughts on the film. Let me know yours in the comments below. And of course, feel free to like the video or subscribe.